you know, his tone has been weakening since December 25 airstrike. He said, we blame each other. Muslims are killing Muslims. Christians are killing Christians. I'm like, for real? I want to let us know something. And I want Ahmed and his agents to go and tell Ahmed that between January and July 2025, there is a report that has been documented that the first 7 months of that year alone, Open Doors International documented that over 4,000 Christians were killed for their faith in Nigeria. Not killed in conflict. They were not caught in crossfire. And they were killed in crossfire, no. They were killed specifically for being Christians, more than any other country on earth. Let somebody also pass this message to Ahmed that in Borno State in May 2025, that Boko Haram gathered over 200 residents from 2 villages, led them into a bush and killed all of them. Let somebody pass the message to Ahmed that in October 2025, that Boko Haram seized the entire town of Kirawa in Borno State, and they burned the district head palace, the military barracks, the civilian homes. More than 5,000 people fled into Cameroon overnight. And last week, early this week, chief of imam of the community was killed in Goshen. This is the Goshen that they are planning to go and deny the killings in the next congressional hearing. The 4 people have prepared themselves to go and deny this killing that took place in Goshen. And this man was a Muslim. So Boko Haram kills Muslim too, if you refuse to convert to a jihadist. And especially those who cooperate with government or represent their traditional authority, they kill them. But the systematic and coordinated, documented targeting of Christian communities in Plateau, in Enugu, in Old Anambra, in Imo State, all of them put together over a period of 16 years with thousands of deaths recorded annually, cannot be summarized. So somebody should tell Ahmed that we cannot summarize the accumulation of all these people that have been killed for more than 16 years now as Christians killing Christians. We reject this. We reject it. The same thing Gumi is doing to equate us to his terrorists. We don't kill Christians. Christians don't kill Christians. So it is a misdirection. And now after days after that security speech, the same commentator made a second broadcast. And this one was about the killing of Iran's supreme leader. And the tone changed immediately. He said our leaders should condemn what America and Israel have done in Iran, and should do so very clearly and unequivocally. Those are his terms. That we have a large population of Shia in this country, and there are millions and millions of Shia and followers of Iran all over the world. They will obviously resent what happened and take steps to see what they can do to salvage the Iranian revolution. Have you people noticed the contrast there? In the security speech, no name perpetrators was made. Instead, shared blame, and Christians are killing Christians. But in the Iran speech, clear signs, you could see explicit condemnation of America and Israel, sympathy to their how Iran followers should respond. And in the security speech he made, he did not make mention of Iran's documented funding of terrorism in Nigeria. He did not say that in his security speech. But in the Iran speech, there was an advocacy for Iranian Shia followers operating within Nigerian borders. And then, as he always does, he connected the northern security crisis to Biafran people in the southeast part of Nigeria, making it look like a national unity question. Nothing can unify us with these people. and making it about Tinubu's government now trying to divide the North with America's support. Terrorists never become the subject of sustained accountability in Nigeria. It has never, and it will not start today. You could see the future of Nigeria, children in uniform, army uniform. You could see the future. Nigeria is manufacturing for itself, and we have to live. We could see children as young as 9 years old in Borno State a few days ago. They are in a remote forest area, wearing Nigerian army uniform, performing military drills, handling guns. This is one of the what did they even call self? Vocational training that they give to them. Can you people see that the only vocational training where they are quoting like 5 billion naira in a year is to train terrorists when they know that they will soon wipe out the adult terrorists? They begin to groom new ones using the money from Iran that has been given IMN, in Islamic Movement of Nigeria. You could see that in the northern states, they have more than 300 schools for the less privileged to go. But these ones now refuse to go to that school, which is being funded by Ayatollah. Instead of them to go to school that Gumi is claiming that there should be school for them, there should be hospital, there should be infrastructure. These people decided, because Islamization is the agenda, they decided to carry guns at this young age of 9 years old, standing in lines, supervised by armed adults. And I was like, what is going on? The uniforms were oversized and the sleeves were too long. And they are believed to have been looted from Nigerian soldiers who were killed in battle. Dead soldiers. After killing them, they stripped them of this uniform because they know it's not going to waste. And most of them were also released by Musa because Musa is directly in contact. All the soldiers in Nigeria are under the control of Musa. So even the ones that they released to go and shoot Biafrans on the 12th of this March, it was Musa, because they are all under the command and control of Musa. Musa knows how many uniforms they have in stock. Musa knows how many security boots and safety boots they have in stock. Musa knows how many weapons they have in stock. Musa knows the number of military barracks they have in Nigeria and how many soldiers they have left. They are all under the control of Musa. But if you ask Musa today, can you give us the number of soldiers that you have? He doesn't know. And you now say, okay, Musa, approximately. He doesn't still have. Because there are no statistics. Nothing. You die, you go. But look at other countries. Let's even look at US. They have the statistics of all the numbers of soldiers that they have at their fingertip. If they ask the Secretary of War, for example, I'm just using him, how many soldiers do you have in Iraq? How many do you have in this? How many? He will tell you at his fingertips. At least he will say approximately. Yes, it is allowed to use approximately when you are not too sure of the exact number. So all these soldiers, they die and they die for nothing. So when you saw Reuben Abati in Arise TV, after watching the video, he said what every decent Nigerian was thinking, including me, that these children have had their futures mortgaged. He said at this age they should be in school, but they don't want school because whatever they are practicing forbids school. They should be in school, schooling. They don't want to, but they are enjoying the devices made by those that went to school, which is the phone that they are using, all the apps that they are using. And this man was right in what he said, because they should be in school. Tell us what we are already, tell us what we already know. They should be in school. What happened to them? And I have so many questions that nobody has answered that question. Where did those uniforms, where did those weapons come from? When they claim, Musa claimed yesterday or day before yesterday that he is getting it very hard on the terrorists. Then where did they get these weapons from? Because ISWAP has overrun Nigerian military bases. At least we have seen 15 documented occasions since 2025 till date. Let's just start from 2025. We have seen killing of soldiers here and there. And at each overrun base, the pattern is the same. Always the same. Packing these weapons. Reinforcements are often too slow to arrive. So before the reinforcement will arrive, even when they arrive, they will station somewhere and look at the weapons that the terrorists have packed and look at the one that they have carried. They say, no, it doesn't match. Let us wait. When they finish their operations, then we can surface and start to shoot in the air. That is what the Nigerian military are doing whenever you hear that they are responding. So soldiers from Goje were killed in the battle. And you could see 4 people that already dressed themselves in suits, getting ready to go to Washington, D.C. and denied. They are ready to go to Washington, D.C. and deny that it never happened. And when these soldiers were killed, they took away their weapons and their uniforms were stripped from their bodies. Their weapons are used to abduct children from the same Goje area. Those children are dressed in those uniforms and trained with those weapons that we saw in their video. So the same soldiers whose death Senator Ndume confirmed were partly caused by being sent to the front line with AK-47 rifles. The same soldiers whose families deserve better than a press release that says the troops responded with exceptional determination. So it is terrible. I was also asking your mama, I don't know. At least we know that they got the oversized uniform from the soldiers that they killed. They got it from there because after killing, they will take it. They will take uniform from the soldiers that were killed in the battle. And they also uniforms given to repentant Boko Haram members enrolled in the government de-radicalization program, who then return to the forest. So they have 2 ways, I feel, that they have used to take this weapon. I mean, this uniform. How the uniform end up in the hands of Boko Haram. Hey,
Don't you
hey,
remember when they killed a general in army? Boko Haram killed a
hey.
general in army. 2 collected the general's uniform, went to a meeting Nigeria government called for them. The Boko Haram guy who put on the general's uniform he killed to a meeting Nigeria government called them for a negotiation. Did you hear Musa say anything? No. Continue. So at the end of the day, the
Yeah.
uniform you see the children wearing is the uniform they are collecting from the Nigerian indigenous Nigerian military and the Christian Nigerian military they are killing in Nigeria servicing. Go on.
Exactly, Mama. Absolutely correct. Because if we ask who is accountable for all this, who in National Assembly has demanded a full audit of this de-radicalization program that they've been doing, which is the center of them sharing uniform, sharing weapons? There is no answer. And I was also biting the tip of my pen. I was asking you, does Ribadu know that this was happening? Did he know? Ribadu, this question is for you. Did you know that you have children at this age recruited into terrorism? Because his office coordinates the National Intelligence of Nigeria. The Defense Intelligence is controlled by Ribadu. The DSS and all the security services, they are under Ribadu, who is the National Security Advisor. And his office runs back channel communication with armed groups. The same office that gave Forest Guard weapons, which most of us shouted, how can you recruit Forest Guard from Northern State to come to Biafra land? Does it mean that we don't have men? Forest Guard should not be sent by the federal government. It should be a group that is domestic, They have youths. Each community have their youth. So if you want to send it or groom what they call forest guard, let the community take hold of that. Let them take responsibility. Not you recruiting Boko Haram from IMF, Islamic Movement of Nigeria. You give them uniform, you give them weapons, and you send them to Biafra land to come and protect our forest. That is an abomination. They don't know our forest. And the same Mietiela, when they caught them with AK-47, kidnapping people and killing people in Kwara State. His office, by the testimony of Gumi, was present when Gumi walked into those terrorist forests. His office signed 9 million lobbying contract to protect Nigeria's image in Washington, D.C. So does Ribadu know that Nigerian army uniform from the looted bases and from the government de-radicalization graduates are now on the bodies of 9-year-old children being trained as soldiers in Borno State? If he does not, then his name is sorry. Because that video is on every social media platform. All the news media have reported it. And if he knows and he says nothing, then the man who calls terrorist brothers is also comfortable watching the next generation of those brothers being groomed in government uniform with weapons stolen from the soldiers he is supposed to be protecting. Why is the National Assembly silent? I don't know if any of you have heard any meeting, any session that have been held by them. I have not seen. If you have seen, please tell me. Because the only thing I've seen them do since this video image is sharing of rice. Sharing of a, is it a hopeless vision or whatever they are calling it. That's what they have done. Defecting from one party to the other. They have not convened a single emergency session on the video of children in military uniform being trained as terrorists in Borno State. Not one senator has issued a formal statement demanding investigation. Well, of course, we know they can never investigate it because it is their plan, it is their template. No one House of Representative member has even tabled a motion on this. The Senate Committee on Defense, they are all silent. What is going on? Because they have put their signature to Islamize Nigeria. And Biafrans are sitting down, they're saying it doesn't concern me. Then they are demanding for virgin. The House Committee on Army, they are silent. The Committee on National Security and Intelligence, they are all silent. So this is the same National Assembly that deliberate, and debate deeply the allocation of official vehicles within 48 hours. They will not waste time to do that one. Sharp, sharp. Back, 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 back. They distribute vehicles to them. They approve Wike to build houses for all the judges. They approve City Boys Movement packages here and there. The same National Assembly that quickly convene when there are constituency funds to be discussed, they will gather immediately. They will stay in yellow chamber, stay in black chamber, stay in red, all the colors of chamber they will stay just to make sure they approve when it comes to money for them to share. Children in Nigerian army uniform holding guns 9 years in Borno State, and the National Assembly cannot find the urgency for an emergency debate. That video exposed everything in 1 minute footage. It has exposed everything. Everything that National Assembly has been collectively pretending for 16 years that nothing is happening. It is a failure. Where was Musa? I have so many questions to ask when this video came out. Where is Musa, the defense minister? Why is he silent? A man who went to BBC House and said, we don't pay ransom, we can never pay. Where is Musa? He has said nothing about the video of these children in military uniform with weapons in Borno State.
Can
Chief,
I answer you?
answer because
You
I'm
can't
so
hear
fast.
from Musa because Musa is a terrorist himself. He is the father of the terrorists. In fact, Gumi and Musa, they are Hana Mazaka, they are measuring who will be more father than the other, you understand? But the problem is that Musa have refused to even tell the so-called Nigerian citizens on what part he has been. Because some people are hearing that because Musa is a Christopher Musa, that of course he's a Christian. If you know what Peter Obi is doing in Nambara, this is exactly what Musa is doing to Nigeria at large, where he's pretending, ha, 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 I'm a Christian, so how can I? Do you think I'll be here and I'll support Boko Haram? But the same you is giving them ammunition. The same you supplying them medicine. Giving them what? Giving them even a cover up. You can imagine where you see children, Nigerian children, wearing military uniform. When to remember, you are not allowed to wear any uniform anywhere in Nigeria, any military uniform anywhere.
Exactly.
They will arrest you. But now these children
Really.
and their followers have the boldness and the audacity to wear uniform, even military uniform, even do video dancing, and Musa didn't say anything. That shows that Musa is part and parcel of the insecurity going on in Nigeria. Go on. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, I also round up so that I give the mic to COS,
Thank you.
because the moment Musa, spoke about that video, he must answer three questions. He must answer three questions, and we need answers from that video that has been trending. My question one is, how did Nigerian army uniform get into those forests? My second question is, what is the status of the de-radicalization program that has graduated nearly 1,000 people in 2025 with government money and equipment? Number three question to Musa is, if the NSA intelligence apparatus knows where the terrorists are by name and location, as Gumi has confirmed, why did nobody know that children were being recruited and uniformed inside those forests? I have these three questions for Musa. And my last question is to the Iranian ambassador. Why is he silent? 8 days ago or 10 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, I think that should be March 8th, he went to Arise TV and said on camera, the Iran condemns terrorism of any kind and is ready to support Nigerian government in combating terrorism. And he called Iran a victim of terrorism and offered cooperation. You see, 3 days after he said those words, on March 11, March 11, the video of those children showed up. It emanated and we saw the children in Nigerian army uniform handling guns. It was circulated everywhere. My question is, has the Iranian ambassador issued a statement condemning the forced recruitment of 9-year-old children into Boko Haram, children that should be in school? Has Iran, which offered to help fight terrorism in Nigeria, made any public statement about children in oversized stolen army uniform being groomed for the next generation of jihad? Not one word, not even a statement, not even one press conference, not even going to AIT or Arise TV again to say, I have seen something that is so detrimental, I have seen something that is not supposed to exist in a country that I want to help to fight terrorism. And the reason for him being silent is very, very simple. It is political and military and religious leaders in the north, the same network that connect with these Iranian people and all the Shia movement. They have one goal, and that one goal is Islamization. That network is the network that funds, that network is the network that trains and sustains the ideology behind these groups. That is why they don't have any interest in condemning their own pipeline. An ambassador who offers to fight terrorism, while his government proxy organization operate freely across 8 Nigerian states, is not offering to fight terrorism, he is offering to manage the conversation about terrorism. That is what he is doing. Because I see no reason why he kept quiet if truly he wants to fight terrorism. Thank you so much, senior citizen, for giving me this lengthy time to speak to Biafran people. God bless you. I yield my mic. Thank you so much. Welcome, our CEOs. Ekamdo.
Thank you, tutors, for the job you're doing for Biafrans. Thank you. Oh, you are correct. The Iranian ambassador wouldn't say anything because we have had this evening through our brother that telling a lie, that saying a takia, that deception they use is the shield of the Islamic faith. So when you hear, what do you call him, the Iranian ambassador, come to saying that, he didn't really mean it from the depth of his heart, because the same thing you saw children, Nigerian children, wearing a military uniform that are oversized on them. The same thing Iranian Islamic regime and their gang doing. It's the same thing. So it's the same thing. So all this what he's saying is just to like tell the world that they have the back of Nigeria terrorists like they themselves. You understand? That after all of them are on the same OIC organization group. So we understand how they roll. That he doesn't really care. It's just like when you hear Gumi coming to advise. Gumi have not finished advising his brothers Boko Haram. He's now coming to advise Christians, advise Nigerians, advise individuals, when he's not been able to advise himself. When the things that needed to be talked about and advised upon is all around surrounding him there, he's not been able to solve it. He's coming to advise we, the Christians and the populace as a whole. He's also, that guy there also is using takia. Gumi is a medical doctor, but he's not been able to diagnose the problem of his brothers and sisters, like you said. He should just go and acquire. You see, the first diagnosis he did was a lie. Now let him bring up another diagnosis, diagnostic situation. So for his own people to continue to look into, not even us, because we won't allow him to get us occupied. Gumi is a terrorist, and as such, must be declared wanted. Same thing with what do you call him, Musa. Musa has been the man killing Nigerians. Musa is the defense minister of Nigerian military, but he has been the very one killing Nigerians. This is why somebody like Major Sani were asking for a backup from Musa and his colleagues. Musa didn't respond, a major general in the war front, to respect him enough to bring him backup troops and bring him some equipment needed for that moment. This poor guy, this poor major general, withdrew his colleagues, soldiers, out of the war front. What did they do? Musa and his gang, what did they do? They detained this Major Sani. They detained him and wouldn't allow him to see his wife and children because he withdrew his colleagues, his soldiers, away from the war front when ISWAP were overpowering them, and he didn't have a choice. Instead of them all dying like chicken in the war front there, when Musa have refused to give him a backup, he used his senses, and I liked what he did. So he could survive. Even when you are alive today, you'll be able to fight tomorrow. No, Musa do not understand because he doesn't really care. He doesn't care about Nigerian soldiers. He doesn't care. All he cares about is Islamization and loving Boko Haram. That's why you are seeing Nigerian military, indigenous Nigerian soldiers, and the Christian Nigerian soldiers dying like a chicken in the hands of ISWAP, in the hands of Boko Haram. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Nigerians, fellow Biafrans, you are watching a full takeover of Nigerian military by the Islamic Boko Haram that their same government is sponsoring. When you see Nigerian military falling down like chicken, dying, being pied by Boko Haram, just know you are witnessing or watching a full takeover of Nigerian military by an Islamic Boko Haram that are being sponsored by your same government, being sponsored by Gumi, being sponsored by Musa, being sponsored by Shetima and his likes, and Yusuf and all their likes there. Know it and know good and know how to come. Who just begin to organize yourselves. Hausa, Yoruba, Middle Belt. Biafra already are on it. Let me stop here so we can give our Atricio as a mic. Sir, you are welcome. Minister, Mr. Snow, you are welcome. You have the mic.
Yes, thank you so much, senior citizen Sister Stella. Greetings from here. our co-host. Greetings, Triple D. Um, Sister Tutos, greetings, good morning. Totivio, Mazi James, Sister Betty Ford, our own dear sister, greetings from here. Mary Telcom, Storm, Asiebunam, Emeka, I greet each and every one of you. Um, I see our sister Noye. Greetings, everyone on the space. I'm going to keep it short. I just want to go straight to it. Uh, First of all, when we talk about Nigeria and the attack here, it's already a system. The Nigerian system is built on Takia. It can't function without Takia. And even with the Takia, even if there is no Takia, there's a problem. There's a serious problem with the so-called Nigerian citizens. Why do I say that? The people who claim to be Nigerians, they've lost touch with what real life should be. That is why in Nigeria, things that doesn't happen in any other place in the world can happen in Nigeria and there is no eye being blinked about it. Now, Sahara reported on the 9th of March reported that in the first week of March 2026, over 100,000 soldiers were killed. Nigerian soldiers were killed in 1 week. When they tell you that 100 was killed in 1 week, you should like times that number by three or four. That's when you get the accurate number of people who were actually killed if the media is reporting this. In the same 1 week, over three commanding officers in Nigerian army were killed. I want us to remember some of these soldiers that were killed were bombed by the Nigerian Air Force. The Nigerian Air Force. It's not just that, oh, they were fighting with the terrorists and the terrorists shot at them, and they died. Some of their soldiers were bombed by the Nigerian Air Force, who were called as reinforcement. The same people that every Christmas, except for 2025, when Donald Trump decided, hey, this year you ain't gonna do that, and decided to bomb them before they go to slaughter Christians. Because if we all remember, every Christmas in Nigeria, I have records. Every Christmas in Nigeria until 2025, the Islamic jihadists will always slaughter Christians on 24th and on 25th. It is like a tradition for them until 2025. So the same Air Force that their current president said it was the will of God when they blew up people in 2024, they bombed praying Christians. He said it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't the will of God. The same Air Force bombed their own soldiers. These are things that don't happen anywhere in the world, not even by accident. You don't accidentally bomb your own soldiers, but it happens in Nigeria and nothing happens. In Nigerian army, they are always ambushed, always ambushed. It doesn't even get, it's not even a conversation. It's not even a conversation. But the Nigerian army are busy talking about, lying about, oh, seeing this IED they always say IPOB. They are so scared to mention Biafra Liberation Army. So they will always say IPOB so that it will look like, oh, they're not fighting another army. They're just, they're doing something else. That's what they are busy doing. Nobody's talking about their soldiers that are being slaughtered. But then you want to talk about Nigeria. You want to talk about the people who are called Nigerians. What is it actually that can be done for these people to wake up? I don't think there is any other thing that can be done. Because believe you me, if not for you and I, if not Some time ago, I said to the Nigerian people on one of our spaces, and I think I also made a post about it. I said, the people who call themselves Nigerians, the indigenous people in that territory called Nigeria, they owe the Biafra Republic government in exile and the Biafra Republic government in exile media a debt of gratitude. Because if not for the media of Biafra, the incidents, the actions, the atrocities that are happening in Nigeria wouldn't be heard anywhere in the world. But because you have stayed consistent on making sure that the world will hear the cries of the indigenous people in Nigeria, be it Biafrans, be it people in the north, be it people in the south, the Biafran media will always report it. The Biafra media will always force their own media to say something about it. Because once you're saying it with all the evidence that you provide, they are forced to, okay, we just got to say something about it. Don't forget, sometime the Nigerian, the Nigerian government were fining the media houses 5 million if you report anything that is not in line with what they want. I don't know if people have forgotten this. So if not for you guys, if not for what the Briggy media is doing, OMG. I don't know what the fate of the people who exist in the territory called Nigeria would be today. So I appreciate each and every one of you for the good work you're doing. Now, talking about Nigeria and I mean the people who are called Nigerians and their lackadaisical attitude towards life, towards everything that goes on in Nigeria. It exposes the fact that Nigerians are not one. The whole one Nigeria is all a, I don't even know what to call it because it's not a lie. It's worse than a lie. It's a self-deceit. A Yoruba man cannot tell himself in truth that he is one with me. Neither can an Hausa man or Arewa or whichever one you want to call it claim to be a Yoruba man or an Igbo man or to be one with me because you know you're not. But they choose to live in that because living in that self-deceit helps them not to be able to fight. They're so scared to fight. They want to live, they want to enjoy life, but they don't want to fight. That's why we have our people here in diaspora who will tell you, oh no, oh, can't we get our freedom without fighting? But you are living in countries that fought wars to become who they are today. Be it here in America, be it in Europe. Anywhere you go to that there is people experiencing true freedom. One way or the other, they fought. One way or the other, they fought to be free. Some of our people are living in Ibrahim Traore's place. Did Ibrahim Traore and his people not stand a strong resistance to the French government to become or to at least be attaining the height they are going towards today? They had to stand their ground, resisted these people at all costs, did everything getting to where they are today. People think that Ghana just suddenly became Ghana and became peaceful like it is today. At some point, they slaughtered their political leaders, put all of them in a space and gassed their ass out to be able to get this same Ghana that you're seeing today. That was the job of Rollins. JJ Rollins. That's one of the reasons why the Ghanaian people love him so much. But in the case of Nigeria, they are too weak. Cowards. Cowards, complete cowards. People who their wives, their children, their mothers, their daughters are being raped by terrorists, slaughtered, and they can't even talk. They kidnap somebody, he begs for, oh, I've been kidnapped, they need 100 million. And you will see these stupid celebrities, some of them giving out their money to these people for them to be released? How about the tens and hundreds of people that are kidnapped in Nigeria every week? Because Gumi told Nigerians on national TV when he was still calling his brothers bandits, because now he describes them as terrorists. I don't know if people noticed that. He never used to describe them as terrorists. He frowned at the fact that people refer to them as terrorists. But in his last interview, he referred to them as terrorists. He told the Nigerian people on live TV that their people cannot stop banditry, because if they do, they won't be able to fund their war machine. War against who? I keep asking this question. Who are these bandits at war with? Are they at war with themselves? Because you never see them fighting each other. Over, over five, I believe Tito will have a proper record. Over five military barracks has been overrun in 3 months, less than 3 months in 2026. Less than 3 months, with all sorts of military software destroyed, and so many more were carted away by these bandits. Who do you think they're taking these things to fight? Who do you think they are preparing this war with? It is you and I. The only unfortunate thing here is this: the longer the people who call themselves Nigerians stay silent, the easier it becomes for the terrorists to overrun them. And as for Biafrans, the longer you keep quiet, other than heeding to the call that we've been making for a long time, the easier it will be for you to be slaughtered. As a matter, for our land to be run over, that cannot happen. But if it is about slaughtering you, oh, that's going to happen. That is definitely going to happen unless you do what you're supposed to do. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, I can assure you the slaughter that is going to happen in our land is going to be like a bloodbath. It's going to be like a bloodbath. I cried a long time ago. I told us about the dark cloud of rain. That rain is about to fall. And when it does, oh my God, a lot of people are going to get wet. A lot of people are going to get wet. Even if you don't get wet directly, your family could. And if it affects your family, it affects you. Ndị Igbo si na ome imi ome anya, ọ abịa ome imi ome ọnụ ome ntị ome anya. When it happens to your family, it has happened to you. What would it take people to actually realize that the Afghanistan situation is about to occur in Nigeria? You go to their federal capital territory, the soldiers that they are terrorists are beginning to overrun the place inch by inch. These guys are soldiers in the daytime and terrorists at night. That is why you see every time there is a place that is attacked, communities that is attacked, be it in Sokoto or anywhere that they attack places, the report always says that the soldiers that were in checkpoints left before these people came. You know, in our land, without the military checkpoints that they have, we don't have all the lots of kidnapping. I don't know if people remember this. Before Mazi Simon Ekpa, PM, was arrested or picked up by this stupid Finnish government, when we checkmated the checkpoints in our land, what happened? The rate of the crime, the kidnapping stopped because the kidnappers in our land are these men in military, Nigerian military terrorist uniforms. So they are the ones perpetrating all this crime. You talk about forest guards. Why do we need forest guards who don't know our forests? I'm not talking about us because we don't have nothing to do with Nigeria. But why does any state, any place, any people in the world employ people to guard a forest that they are not familiar with? It doesn't happen unless you are deploying the people for other purposes. What are the other purposes? They are bringing in their foot soldiers that are going to fight when that last whistle is blown. They're going to so slaughter the people in a way that so many people won't be able to talk. I have said this over and over and over again. By the time these guys will unleash what they have been cooking for the people who live in this geographical location called Nigeria, be it in the east, in the west, they're already dealing with the north. When they will unleash what they have been preparing, all these arms that they are taking away from the Nigerian military barracks, when they will unleash what they are preparing on our people and or the Yorubas, a lot of people will only see submission as their only option. Because people don't understand. Fear is part of terrorism. They will cow you into fear. They will unleash so much fear on you by what they will do that you wouldn't want to say any other thing but, hey, Allah Akbar. I'm being 100 honest with you. Like the fat pig in Imo State that bought keke and shared to these people. I've told our people that's what they are going to use as their that's what they're going to use to move around. They're going to have all their guns and bullets in that keke when they will start moving around. You saw the sham they called forest guards in Enugu that had, I don't even know whether they were up to 25, whether they were up to 25, that they paraded in Enugu as forest guards. And what did they move down to them? Terrorists from the north. We're talking about Nigeria, a country that sent over 300,000 recruited terrorists to just Borno State. It's right there on the media. Anybody can look it up and see it. And they are telling you they're forwarding forest guards to you, and some people appreciate it. I mean, I can't even talk about them because come down to our states or to our old states, like in Anambra where they have Udogachi. I don't know what they have in Imo State now, if it's just political talks or whatever they have in Imo State. In Enugu, Petamba is doing whatever he cares, whatever he feels he can do. In Anambra, in Ebonyi, the clown there is is attacking the citizens for defending themselves from the Fulani jihadists. In Cross River, same thing. In Port Harcourt, they don't even know what. In Iguacha, they don't know what to do with themselves. So our people are in serious chains. And the only way we can be free is by supporting Biafra. The only way we can be free is by the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. If we do not restore Biafra, believe you me, this chains will swallow a lot of people. A lot of people are going to perish in chains. So the earlier the better. If we want to sit back and watch your fathers, your mothers, your sisters die, that's all up to you. But if you want to stand up and die on your feet, that kneeling down and dying, that's still up to you. But if you put your hands together, I will tell you that the people who are terrorizing you, they're not up to 5% of the population that you have in the territory called Nigeria. So if you put your hands together and fight what is fighting you, you might just be free. You might just be free from these terrorists. But if you want to keep talking that is the Chukwuemeka's problem or Chinonso's problem, hey, you're welcome. That Chinonso's problem, that Chukwuemeka's problem will somehow get to be your problem. Will somehow get to be your problem. It's either our people who are Biafrans realize that Nigeria will never be for them, or they will die in their ignorance, in their hate for their own people who are fighting for them, actually. So the choice is yours. Do the needful, realize what you're supposed to do and do the needful, or die a coward. As for me and my household, we will fight until we are free. It don't matter what Nigeria does. It doesn't matter what the friends of Nigeria do. We will fight. I will fight. Totiville will fight. Tutor will fight. James Adino will fight. Storm will fight. Odogu will fight. Asiebunam will continue to fight until Biafra is free. It doesn't matter what anybody does. But the longer you wait, rather than doing what you're supposed to do, the more our people will be slaughtered. Nigeria cannot stop Boko Haram. There can't be any kind of crackdown on Boko Haram because Nigeria itself is Boko Haram. Nigeria itself is ISWAP. Nigeria itself is ISIS. Nigeria has over 25 terrorists. So Nigeria can never crack down on Boko Haram. Thank you very much, everyone. And don't forget, we must restore our voice. It is incumbent on you and I to do the needful to restore our voice. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all.
Thank you. At real COS. So this is the real COS here. Thank you and God bless you. Hey, thank you. Guys, you have heard it. This is truth. Forget the people that will tell you their takia is their shield. Truth is the real shield. Is the real protector or protection you need. All of us, one after the other. You want to die like a coward? Me, I've decided not to die like a coward. I will fight. I will fight. Because our God too is not a coward. Our God created us with 2 legs, 2 hands, made us strong to fight. He told us, go and multiply, dominate this earth. What are you doing? Are you dominating, or you've allowed Fulani to dominate you? Decide the one. The whole choice is in everybody's hand to make. Like our COS said, it's either you're ignorant or nonchalant, our people will die more. But for you running us over, it will not happen, no. It will not happen. God will even raise stone to do this. Last time we saw Showere, I think it was normal. You saw Showere speaking on our behalf, asking for the freedom of Mazen Nandakan. What mean? Asking for the freedom of Mazen Nandakan. The guy spoke on our behalf without him knowing, like raising stones to fight for this freedom. So the sooner you get involved, Biafrans, the better. And then Nigerians, the sooner you are coming around to do the needful, the better for all of you. Because whether you like it or yes, you are watching Afghanistan situation occurring in Nigeria right now. Whether you believe it or you don't believe it, Boko Haram has become Nigerian soldiers in the day and the bandits in the night. Whether you believe it or you don't believe it, is a full takeover of Nigerian military by the Islamic Boko Haram that your same Nigeria government is sponsoring. So stop being nonchalant. Stop pretending, Nigerians, that you don't know what is happening. Stop your distractions. Stop allowing nonsense to distract you. P.W. will come and distract you. Anybody, anywhere they come from, do you allow them to distract you? Meanwhile, you are going. They are collecting you one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. Like I was saying before, I want to remind you, all you indigenous Nigerian soldiers, all you Christian Nigerian soldiers, this war is in your domot. It's supposed to be in your domot. You are supposed to have a fight off with Boko Haram. You are there, they are deceiving you, and they are telling you are serving. You know, when you hear the word serving, you are serving Boko Haram. Don't you get it? You are serving a Boko Haram nation, a Boko Haram state. Do you get it? We are in March. March have not finished. They've killed I'm just hearing this. So over 100,000 of you have been pied. How many Nigerian military are left? On that note, that is why the so-called defense minister, you've not heard him say anything. All their generals, you have not heard them say anything, because they are the very one killing their soldiers. The indigenous soldiers among them, they are the very one buying all of them, so that the ones that will be left will be the so-called repentant Boko Haram in Nigerian military. That's a red flag there to any layman that do not understand. How can a Boko Haram repent? When you're saying Boko Haram repent, it means they should stop following Allah. That's what it means. It means. You mean they should stop being a Muslim. How can a Boko Haram stop being a Muslim? Meanwhile, all Islam are Boko Haram. How can you now tell them to stop? They've repented from what? Let me even ask. Nigerians are so easily deceived. Repented from what? You indigenous Nigerian soldiers in Nigerian military, you are allowing this thing to happen in your very presence. How can you allow a Boko Haram work with you? How? How can you allow a Boko Haram, the so-called repentant Boko Haram, to carry out your ammunition, be in the same barracks with you? That's why they are killing all of you now. Since you don't know that they are your enemy, they know that you are their enemy, so they are taking you and laying you off fast before you can realize it. And then this is why you have left our mothers and our fathers, our brothers and sisters vulnerable in the hands of Boko Haram. You're supposed to be fighting off the Boko Haram. Now, you have left your mother, your father, children, wives, vulnerable in their hands. They will also turn around, also kill you. I wanted to ask again, these Nigerian soldiers they are killing, are they not men? Is it not red blood running in their vein? Nigerian soldiers, don't they have muscles? Nigerian soldiers, have they become babies? That Bala Boko Haram, Bala Fulani is not defeating them? How can a general in the beer parlor tell you to don't shoot? You listen to a general in the beer parlor. All your generals, they have big stomach. They've not been to war. You know that is in one front. You are waiting for your drunkard general in beer parlor to give you go ahead before you can shoot your enemy. Shame on you, all of you. I'm sick and tired of hearing the same thing. That was how English Alhaji was crying on your behalf, saying, hey, way, can you see Nigeria Air Force is bombing Nigerian soldiers? How come? Are they confused? What is happening? Help, oh. Help what? It has been Nigerian military killing Nigerians. It has been Nigerian government killing Nigerians, say, sponsoring Boko Haram, sponsoring ISWAP. Do you think ISWAP, they do magic? Guys, you have heard last time when ISWAP or Boko Haram or bandits or Fulani herdsmen were confessing, telling the whole world, see, we only met herdsmen, it's all these politicians, it's all these generals, that are calling us and giving us ammunition, that we don't even have money to eat. Talk more of going to buy all these ammunition. One AK-47, one AK-49. Do you know how much it costs? How can we, the simple herdsmen, buy this? No, they are their sponsors. So Nigerian government are their sponsors. Politicians are their sponsors. He said, he cried. Guys, do you remember it? It went viral. It's just that Nigerians, they forget so easily. And this is why Fulani are winning this war. Boko Haram are winning this war in Nigeria. They are running over Nigerian military. In fact, they have taken over Nigerian military. They are just doing the finish up fight. The finish on the finish up. Remember, guys, that today is our town hall meeting. A lot of our brothers and sisters, Mary, you're welcome, I'm coming. A lot of brothers and sisters in the homeland, they are not hearing this news. So the only way is to gather together this evening in our town hall meeting and come and gather our money together to be able to fix up our satellite TV and radio so they can be hearing what is going on. So they don't fall into the trap of Fulani Islamic Nigeria bandits and the Boko Haram trap. Mary, you're welcome. You have the mic.
Thank you, Mommy Stella. Thank you very, very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, love of freedom. Good evening, all the good wills who need good things, who need life. Good evening. Good evening, our leader, Masi NNAMDI Okukalo. Good evening, Itiare Kondo. Masi Simon Ekpa. Good evening, our Prime Minister, NKERE Abasi. Mwana Biafra. Good evening, Sister Stella. Good evening, the host, co-host. Good evening, our Honorable Mr. Snow. Good evening, Emeka, Mommy Betty, tutors, and Tochi, Ben, Biafra Freedom, CEOS, Asibong, Vicent, Stanley, Storm, Odoku. So I think there are for fair. I don't know. James, so and Bini, Bina. Oh, we are so many here, my people. We are so many here. Good evening, all our honorable and our ministers. Please, sorry, we should go to the topic. God, today is Sunday. Yes, the last day of the week. Oh God, thank you, and thank you for Biafrans. Thank you for the life of all of us. And thank you for giving us our past leader and present. God Almighty, thank you very much. We are happy to be here together. Yes, my people, what is stopping Nigerian government to break down Boko Haram? Yes, my people, because Boko Haram is their foot soldiers, Fulani terrorists from Sahel is Nigerian foot soldiers, ISIS is Nigerian government foot soldiers, name it, all the organization terrorists of four corners of the earth. They are Nigerian foot soldiers. They are their lobby. They are their funding. They are their sponsor. And Nigerian government themselves, they are the terrorists by themselves from the beginning till now. Since I was born, I never even hear from my mother or anybody talk good about Nigeria or said any of their president, chantings or cry or weeping or anything come for good for the name of Nigeria. Nigeria breathing name. So for my own self, that means that Nigeria is the terrorists by themselves. They are the sponsor of anybody employed in Nigeria. So that is my own understanding. Because if the government of Nigeria or the president or the leaders or the governors, they are not the terrorists, they are not the killer, they will find solution of their problem. But this is not happening for anywhere from the beginning. Instead of that,
They even cover it. They even sponsor. They even give them the money in opening. Like my land, Biafra land, in the east, the governors invite the Fulani. They invite terrorists from Agans, from nowhere, from somewhere in the Sahel. People who doesn't speak my language, like if you meet soldier in the road, you stand and say, "Oh, why do you come here?" He will answer you with what you understand, especially in the village. This one is none. So what do you think? Don't you know that? Don't you think that this is the people killing you, your governors? Employing no one. If you said, okay, your own, if you employ your own brothers, will be in the army, in the security, you see, okay, they want to secure your land, you interact or you make a word with the governor of your security. You know, he will speak your language, you will understand. Oh, why and go explain to you. And takami, or what are you here for? He will explain to you. But this one, your governor is employing a known people where you cannot even understand. They don't even hear, even come or go in your language. I'm not talking about English. English, them, they don't even hear English. So they in the north, they interact themselves with their own language. So you ask your governors or your president or the government, why do you employ strange people? This been happening from the year Mary never even come live. Many of you people ask that questions. And this one, they are the one killing you. They are the media. The Nigerian media. They are not talking about the killing. They are talking about their wealth, their money. Who the soldiers kill. They wait for the bad news. Where the calamity happened. Where and this. And most of them, they will not say the truth. They are after their money and their wealth for their own family in Europe. So, there is many things to ask. Of Nigeria cannot stop the people killing you because they are the one killing you. So Biafra is the best thing to you to do than you stand with your feet to fight this dirty government Fulani coming to, not coming, is there for your doorstep. It been happening. Dead, bad news is Nigerian name. This Nigerian news. You breaking news. You can only hear breaking news of evil. You can never listen to Nigeria said, oh, this place is happening. Oh, these children are school, the road, education, good things. No, you never hear. What you will hear is blood, killing, Boko Haram. This is the worst nightmare you can easily sleep off and wake up and face the name of Nigeria. So Biafra, the only way you can save yourself now to stand and fight this war by you funding so that the government, your government, the Biafra, the public government in Elzao, the Brigade, they are continue doing your job. Now they are crying, people saying, oh, in the Christmas, Trump come here and Nigerian Christian be in peace. But they don't ask questions from the day of Yupuri or from I don't even know, the day of Nigeria and wake up born. Do you have safe heaven for Christian to live Christmas and enjoying? None. But who does that? It was NKERE Basi, our Prime Minister, present Prime Minister NKERE. Okay, NKERE Basi. He take the matter, go to because you people don't want to say it. Me, Mary, I will tell you people. Because since the day he start to go to Washington, D.C., and that is where your matter go to the table. You call your Christian, your Pope, your pastor, your Mommy Jiho, never take your matter to, cross Nigeria. He remained in Nigeria. But just one person, because of shame, Church cannot give one person, say, oh, thank you for what you're doing. Oh, how do you do this? Fun, so that your church go safe. But they don't do it. They keep it mute. They know that it's our prime minister, is Biafra, make them be that safe heaven. You want to tell yourself that since when you're fighting for Biafra, since when we are, shouting and this, the people who knows you're suffering, not that they don't know, they know about it. They know that the killing, the bloodshed, the blood bang is going on in Biafra land because you feel like it's normal thing. You did not show yourself. You don't even care for yourself. How international war will come and buy your problem for you? No, it can't happen that way. But just one person, stand up, get the mind to take the matter, say, please come into this matter. Then Trump make you people show just a little bit example to you to save from there. The terrorists, the Boko Haram, Fulani from Sahel, the ISIS, the Fulani terrorists in Foot Soldier of Nigeria, the Emir of Sultan of Sokoto, the one of Yoruba land, in the north where they ever fix them, no any of them say a word. They bust out, tell you people, I'm coming. Since then, do you tell me that the Nigeria no stop killing? They kill you now more than anything in secret way. But you people keep mute. Who does make you get mouth to talk, to tell you the word now in the north that this is what is going on? Because you've been keeping quiet when they've been killing Biafrans. You people forgot. When they use knife like this, open belly of woman, of a pregnancy woman in Biafra land, in Biafra soil, what never happened before in our life. I see a old, maybe more than 80 years or 70 years, lying naked, the pieces, this man, blood everywhere. I see young, beautiful lady. They open it, pieces, and you see the skin. You ask God Almighty, you ask nature, what will they do? How? And you said, the people keep quiet, they will not pay the price. They have to, my people. So the best thing to you to do, now you to fund your life. Because NKERE Basi, our prime minister present, they said action is bigger than word. You have to do it. You have to show. You have to let yourself know you feel like what you're doing, yes, is giving, is giving result by you funding. Because Biafra, Nigeria meant to be destroyed and you can't stop it. It's the best thing, the biggest one to come so that you will continue seeing what is going on, who you accept to be your safe haven called Nigeria, a dead name. The worst thing is happening now than our people in the mix of us. And Peter Obi is the most deadly. If you don't fight this man now, so that make that thing open, so that you will know. So that make that thing, even Obasanjo is in this plan, wake up from your slumber. Wake up from your slumber, because what is happening in Biafra land is not a joke. They collude. They collude with Fulani because they know Biafra don't wake up. That is why they post that man there to continue keep Nigeria name. That evil man, that satanic man, that black soul called Peter Obi. Very soon you will see they will forget so-called this Tinubu, and they will sing of darkness, sing of like blight. You think all glitter you see is gold. It's not a gold, you hear me? Very soon their plan will come to pass because they know what they are doing. They will change their mouth to focus Peter Obi. And they know that is your death trap. They set Peter Obi to the trap where all of you people will die. You have to wake up now. You have to do something now. You have to destroy this last parasite which gum in your skin called Peter Obi. Because that is where all the governors standing with, they're ready to kill you. They are all thinking that they don't stand with Peter Obi is a lie because they are fighting president. And they are menopause. They are sitting under your blood to suck you. Destroy Peter Obi right now before Peter Obi destroy all of you people. Because very soon you will think, oh, the North don't stand with Peter Obi, Yoruba don't stand with Peter Obi. Everybody, are we not going to have Biafra? Igbo people want to have president. This is what want to kill all of you people. And it's dancing. So you better destroy it now, no? Use all the chemical, whatever things you know is a poison. Use and destroy Peter Obi. Physically and spiritually, so that breathing will the parasite will go out from your system. Anything you have to do, do it. Because when you shift it out for your system, international war will know, and you know what to do. You have to show them it will not work and it will never work. If you like, you do it. If you don't like, but you see Biafra land, as long you are not doing fast, we will continue. And the dead will continue. If you want it fast, do it very fast. Come together to build it. Because if you want to walk, I'm tomorrow 4-5 person you will fast. But if you see say there 10, 1 or 2 people start to the work, it will take you like 1 year. But all of you people use, and if you want to take 1 year, it will take like maybe 3 months or 5 months. So if you need that 1 year, wait and see this thing when it's coming, and you will know that yes, it's bitter than vinegar. So Biafra, please, I'm begging of you people. Freedom is not given. It's taking it by force, by power. War is not a play. It's not a two fighting. It's something that he will destroy. If you fight for good, he will wake up again. When you finish it and declare everything, the new grass will grow. But if you wait, the old grass still continue to die and wake up, believe me, you continue to die. And you need to clear it. Remove the roots so that make the young green grow. This is your mission here. It's not by standing somewhere. See what is Nigeria doesn't help themselves. So you have to help them yourself, Biafra. Please, I beg of you people. Fight with truth. Don't fight with lie, because that is the lie where they consume Nigeria. Nigeria is lie, is a calamity. That is why the calamity consuming them. Nigeria is a destiny destroyer. That is why the destroyer is falling them up and down. You don't need that kind of thing. You have to do the right thing. And doing the right thing not only by prayer, because your prayer will not help you this. And especially most of you people don't pray with truth. That is why you'll continue suffering. If you pray with truth, you will know that you will not sleep, then someone have to come and kill you. Because if you die, nobody will praise Almighty God. If you stay till you're old, your children, you will give them the testimony, you will bless them. That is what God nature accepts. You fight with truth and you tell them the truth and you stand, your life will be sweet. But when you lie, you will die with your lie. But you can never forfeit Biafra because we are ready. Of course, we are ready. We are ready to restore our land. Nobody can stop it. No man born a woman unless the 4 corners of the earth will continue to cry because they know the right thing to do. They know I'm not sentiment. From A to Z, you know the pain and you people must solve it. If you don't solve it, you will continue to cry. You know the right thing to do. So you yourself, Biafran, you know the right thing to do. Make it faster and make it with the truth. Please, I beg of you, fund your security because it's important. No? It's very, very important. Christ will come this earth. He did not come for smile. He come with hunger before he make the peace reign. Christ come with hunger, even when it's small. Yeshua, he make it to be rain. And when he finish it, he make the peace to come. And you must remember the hunger still remain there. Before you make peace, you must make destroy. Yes. Destroy the evil so that you can make the right thing. That is my own. Oh. Me, I believe for the word of anger, the word of anger. Karma is real. I believe it because it's nature. And he come for you, stand for it. Don't run away. Because he will not come with the ones who be the truth. He come with the one who need that thing, who need that destroy. And you must face it. That is my belief. And so shall he be. He said, Nitoeka a phone. Mbok, eki yareset. A phone we mufo. Because he need bagaba. Mommy, eka, etebom, ekomdo. Enyang meke de meri. Mbok meraba se nyong ikwe mufu bok. Ijente mufe pese sene. Ami ndo yini dong ibom. Ndo yini kono. Ndo yini bibio mani songo yini kono. Ndo ye yene ki tie ke free tie do Biafra mi ndo ye yen. Meko bodo. Ando mani song do nisme. So se mintangi ko mi do mufe me di yongen kan min. Amufe di yongen kan min. E me di yongen safe. Sometimes se bo yen itie e kakwe tie kisong. Ase mpoke nyonga jini keme kendise. Pedi daga mi ni toy di tie kisong e kan mpoke kame keme kikat. Nsinamta. Even ni to ribo ko sempo si ba mi yon. Mufe wonga edi. Mufe ke nam po me kwe fili be fiong ojuku. NNAMDI KANU. Moro baro. Even in tie ke bogo wasri ke tongo ke mufe bi yan siro mi yon. Yan mi yon. Afre we wonga edi ro. Ntila hadi dogi ni edi dogo patrini. Ini mufe me di yon e boke mpodu. Mpo ma asime patrini. Isi dogo memem. Mpo ma tongo bo. Oh. Eyem. Once te be do. Isi dogo memem. Ak patrini yuan. Ase do posong ini. So ni toy ka me ketebo mimbok. Biafra do rim. Red Friday destroy ma. Destroy. Destroy. Mbio fulani from Sahel, Nigeria. Made young Obasanjo Modobaro. Akebo ki me destroy Biafra. Bedida me. Ki me Biafra kemi boy wood. Bedida me. Obasanjo ba ki song ke underground ado yasne ye ki songoro. I am didi boke Biafra kemekendi wake up. Biafra wake up ma. So yena mini wong idi bon tom ki ba wonu mukere kemekendi destroy Biafra mu femedi yongo. Iba wonu mukere kemekendi bo Biafra kemekendi instead of that abuma oyobio I continue ndi wana ke rimbot because I don't boy bo tebo myen ke bobo ki maidi ana nyini di kwenge ani midi ndi kwenge. So nyini yemen di simple no mukere bugida nyen kedem oda nyen kiso oda nyen kenkam nyini ka forward. So NNAMDI KANU bagado ado wonte mufo after ado king mufo ado king isongo Biafra ado king isongo free tie ben mufe no onye budo do ya tongo ado ke mufu iwot se mufo mi yemina mi di eti mpo mufe boki di onpo do se mufe yemina isongo Biafra ya wane kongo ido mewe di wane kongo isongo Biafra di dakara wane kongo ye mufo. So se mufe kwe yemina mi daga mi edo patri komembo ntang ado mufo ndi wongondi a phone Biafra no cook yaida secure irong muforo because Nigerian sue government full soldier model Fulani full soldier mo e kongo mbio menye mbio kongo mo ado mbio Fulani from Sahel ado mbio Boko Haram ado mbio ISIS ado mbio do webu mbo fie yedo economic jihad mego sentangaro economic jihad mufemedi yongo sekere ntorodo ado mbio bo webi sen mufoku wene a slave ebo mufo ye ba ku wene ti isongo mi ekwenge ebenge mufe ni e mark of Nigeria ado ye kpokko mufe kpokko bok mufe kpokko free tie mufe ba ntem kpoko se Nigeria ado do no mufu afo yem no tom kporo su nwana basi enam anyi ni kere ko do yu nwana basi our prime minister nkere basi anama mufe ikete mkpose NNAMDI KANU nyin leader nyine ke bebe ngerodo mkpose Simon ekpa ke yemime ni karodo before rabu komkom e ka ke konai e clut imene ye kesene no Nigerian sue government Pida minke nkere ba se di mene fre disappoint no mo ba se disappoint no mo isongo pa isongo Biafra disappoint no mo. Mode of any disappoint no more. God a great enyon a great isongo great ipa mo a disappoint no more. So nsina for mo bu wo udi udusi okoko modi. Ya safe wem for ni to kan do come in. Nsina for mo bu wo udi do phone. Your defense aba ikpe ukpe mekem ni no mufo. Nsina mufo mi di wo di edi phone. The lobby ado okay bu mke nkere ba se do meneka ke aye stable. Leader nyineke yeye mutom kpodo ikikete. Our former prime minister ake yeyem before Arabu Fulani ekulut their group the coup eke mmonye ke sendo irado nke ba se dinam afre rimbot edi ongo se Nigeria ado afon ko yungo Canada no bok ke to pose mu fese yungo kan eno so ni to ka mbok meda ba se yungo pe mu fu bok itente mu fe pe sesene ekpe do ekpe rition ekpe na mu fe ekpe e wonga edi esi yungo kodo ado 55 ejemma akweni 10 ejemma akweni 100 ejemma ai ko tero naira ado that useless kodo pero kwe yogodo isi yungo kodo di no de facto government anekpe eno the Biafra the public government in Elza so that aka the right place Yini minie de facto government iminie the international Nsina mufo mi wongi de include ebo nto mi yang ni sefu wemien mufe kede bokedo mpombre mufe bokedo mpoyo nkwa mufe sko pangaro diredo mpombre nsina wo keje wiba adi woda abo feni no mufe ye mikro to mpomi se metenyen itf spaces ko tiemi se mekanyen itf space nte momi stela mi mi diongi swa se momi stela ado nte momi betie se ke tangi ko frusene mi diongi so ase momi betie do you need se ke tie mi mu fe me diongo o tutos o Mr. Snow me diongo iso ase mo diongo e wonge de di bon po yang mu fe bo uwem eto ke Biafra do the only hope ado only usongo donyen nsina mu fe yemi di nan ni to e kamme mbok me da ba se nyong e kwe mo fu bok mommy Ibo ke radio iba. Radio yari raga min ko mfune do sene radio. Mfune mi. Use mufe kwe nam kidu ngoro kwe do me ke kop radio mi. Mufe kwe gada. Ekwe join. Ebo say. Kese mi mo ki yemero mi. Ado 1,000 eje. Ado 50 naira eje. Ado 1,000 eje. Ado 2,000 eje. Mufe gada. Emenedi. Edi bo Biafra the public government. Mbok. Imi yem radio mi. Ya ike ni kop. Because it's here come mufebi kobeti news. Nigeria ibu no mufeti news. Mfredo wusen mi. Useni do rebi nam. Wonge dike tang holo mi. Mboke radio mi ene kedo ata panpo ino mufo. Ontenyi nisuki tatang minko. Afu sene no fre mo eboko. Misi tape mi on. Ke Biafra di. Idu mpojo. Peredo mufe maeda. Eboke mufe bida ibe. Ane kamposi bi tape. Idu mpombre on. Nyong ido mpo imam. Ido mpo ebo ntome yagira ibet afubu twa yeredo. Ido go wono kerebu itwa. Pero fupe yemina mpo meke fast. Ayemina mpo yaro fast. Ya cut it off. Anyedo tau fon pong. Anyedo the only best thing in world you can do. Because Biafra anyedo only safe unofien. Iba mpo no muket. Nigeria anyedo a trap of the dead. That is the dead zone. And you know the name of the dead. Whatever, you can never change it. If you want to save, you shift yourself out of Nigeria. Divide it. But if you still say you're in Nigeria, the name is the death of yourself. Because that is the name of Boko Haram, answer. Nigeria. That is the name of ISIS, answer. When once they don't enter the Nigerian territory, they don't become Nigeria. So them will carry gun, carry all the weapon, or they know how to suck blood. And you too, you say you be Nigeria. Who kill himself? Who kill yourself? Now you they kill yourself, oh, made it travel. So Nite Kambok. Make sure you fund your life. Make sure you fund your lobby. Make sure you fund your safe security in the homeland. Make sure que for me word ke radio me so that in Yema came. Si ko say Biafra the public government etang. Iko say de facto government etang afo Yakub because yemi restore our nation. Iminie our government be yemi restore the nation. The nation aro the Biafra land aro ke yemi restore. Ke yem yag international world. Ade di bon to me yes you are a suffering nation on your own. You are a nation on your own. Save your life, make contribution with another nation, another country, another outside world. For the economic, for the money, play mbuba. Say yini yemedodo. Imagine nation, you need restore nation, you need bring mbuba ya America. Oh, how our economy can rest and our security can secure you and how you can get a good school, how you can get a good road. This is now you're talking about international with international. That is what you need. You need your suffering country. You need your own nation to restore so that you can look after your own people. You can get your school, get your harm, your nation security. Our own security can go to America, save people because we are so strong. You understand? They will beg for us. We need your help because we are intelligent. We are strong. We are capable to compare with other nations, with other countries. But not Nigeria of lazy, of begging Amajiri. Can't you understand? Because Nigeria, they provoke everyone. Amajiri, tell me where Amajiri, they go fight war. But they are using your own children to destroy to destroy in the bush. I beg, please, my people. We don't have time. I'm so sorry. It is fun. Radio today. Fund your lobby. Fund your savior. Your safe. What I mean, your security. Fund your attorney. Anything. Fund your own prime minister to take the word go highest table. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you, Sister
Thank you,
Stella.
sis. Thank
Thank
you,
you
and
for
God
the
bless
opportunity.
you for the work you're also doing. And said Nigeria government is a sponsor and the lobbies of Boko Haram. That one I love very much. Nigeria government is the lobbies of the Boko Haram. Oh. So how do you expect them to crack down in the Boko Haram? Other possible. Okay. Our sister said, fund your life. I like this one. Oh. Fund your life. Fund your lobby, fund your restoration, and fund your recognition. Thank you, sister. So, guys, we'll be winding down now because today is a town hall meeting where we'll gather together and gather funds for and the four. Okay, I wanted to say four for our TV, satellite TV, and radio. So that our grandmas and grandpas, our brothers and sisters in homeland can be hearing our voices. So they will be. Sorry, there's a noise coming. So that they will be able to be well informed. That's what I've been trying to say. To be able to be well informed, they won't be deceived with fake news and distractions going on in Nigeria and in Biafra land. So you are welcome. I appreciate all of you. We need to go now to go and prepare for this town hall meeting. Any amount you have, please come and donate. And as you donate, God blesses you. If you're a Christian and you still go to church where they pay tithe, I don't even know, your own problem is different again. You understand? But I pray that Chukwuka will continue to open your eyes. Read your Bible so that you can rightly divide it. You can rightly understand it, rightly know how to use it. Be able to identify fake pastors everywhere. There's so many fake pastors, roaming around the streets of Biafra land and in Nigeria. They're calling themselves pastors, but meanwhile, they are Islamic men of God on pulpit. You understand? That's why they're not speaking up on your behalf. They don't care about their members. You understand? And such pastors, why do you waste your money on them? Why? I know it's your money. You have right to spend wherever you want, but spend it correctly. Spend in a just form. How can a scammer on your pulpit telling you he is your pastor and you're giving him money in the name of tithe? Even now, we've been able to discuss tithe and know really tithe what it's all about. You can't be paying tithe and your mother is sick. You can't be paying tithe and your country is looking for a financial support to save you, to save your children, your sons, your daughters, your aunties and uncles from Fulani terrorist hands. That's a waste of money, my dear. He need you to use your sense very well. He need you to read this Bible very well for you to understand. I don't know what to be telling you about title. You're wasting your money. Use your money correctly. Your tithe, you're supposed to eat out of your tithe. You're supposed to help the poor. Then should we talk about if your pastor is a fake pastor? He's not even supposed to see your change. Talk more of anything. He's not even supposed to see your checkere change. Talk more of. Please be guided, oh, child of God, be guided. It's very important.
Sister Stella, I want to tell you one story when I see for line. I beg before you close. I don't know whether in a church. I just walk up past. I see people. They carry, say na church. They carry chicken, goat, yam, grate of drink, different kind of things. They go throw away for water. And if you see the kind of people and government, they see this, they are jumping inside water where they rush, like say, they don't even care about them life. Throw away for water, then the hungry people, they go drag the thing too. As then they throw away, then they wait to throw away inside, they drag it out. And this pastor have mind, seeing instead to give these people this food. And you have mind, see people jumping in water where rush, like say tomorrow they can die. No one want them. Say, please don't go in, you can die in there, or water take you, go away. Nobody will save you. They are there, throw away, they look them like, that is, if you see this thing, you go cry. I ask myself, did you give, how do you take full, everything, all complete, yam, food, plantain, grate of drink, different kind of things. You just go there, throw away them inside water, and people, they go in there, drag them out. How that happen?
Can I
How
answer
come?
you? Can I answer you?
When I see you,
Eh? Can I answer you?
yes,
Can I answer
mommy,
you?
instead,
Okay, hold on. Let me
please.
answer you. So you were saying, are they church? No, they are not church. You understand? They were not church. They are opensi. They are ritualistic women of God on the pulpit, and the Islamic men of God on the pulpit. You understand? And you see, when she now throws the thing inside the water, and and mommy water is supposed to come and eat the food now, the drinks and everything. I saw, I saw then, Mary. So when those guys that are beside the pastor, like throw make kukuma carry. So when they are now carrying it, it then means that mommy water is carrying it now. You understand? So, so when they pour around, they are jumping inside the river and collecting all the drinks, collecting the yam, everything the woman was throwing inside the river in the name of sacrifice on behalf of her, I don't know. They pour around her was they were just waiting for on your man said go. They catch the whole thing they are throwing. What are you saying? Mommy water is catching the whole thing. Mommy water and papi water and all his cousins and so they are collecting all the sacrifices the woman is throwing, and she continues to throw it. You see, if you allow yourself to be fooled, you'll be fooled. That's a waste of. You can as well call them All this, you wouldn't even allow them to jump inside the water. Kukuma called them, carry the whole thing, give to them direct. Why?
It's so scary.
I
That
saw it. I saw it.
it's so scary than seeing those people jumping inside that ocean where just they flow like say na waterfall, and they don't even care about them life. What they are care for now just to pick that thing. If you go from there, all the water can any of them get ready to jump to save any of them there. That is the most
You
painful
see
thing.
those people you see
And you
there.
say now God send
You
you.
see those people you see there, they're all divers. They know what they are born there, so they know how to swim that kind of river or high sea. You know, some know how to swim seas in seas. So don't bother for don't worry for them. Oh. Their own is to collect all the sacrifice the drinks and the so-called sacrifice. They know the woman does not have any power. That's why they are. Do you see her worrying? She doesn't worry. Oh.
No.
She doesn't want you to. I mean, she would have said, why are you guys making my mommy water to go hungry now? Allow my mommy water to collect the food I'm throwing. You know, she didn't even bother. As if they even, as if even the divers organized with herself. You understand? I was like, Kukuma, let me pretend I'm throwing it inside. Guys, collect the whole thing back for me. When we come home, I will settle all of it. Maybe it's a deal between the prophetess and all the people jumping to collect. Who knows?
You see,
It's
Sister
the
Stella.
deception, you call it.
That is why you see, Fulani don't believe that, oh, there is church, there is Christian, because all of them, they call the name of God. Because that is not nature. They don't send them that kind of thing, no. To be honest, for my understanding, I don't think so. Because even though, say, if you want to stay, God, I beg, we don't just, we are already close to stop and close the day and go to the fundraising of our radio. Please, my people, the pastors, them, I want to take this opportunity, beg you people. Oh. If you don't, at least for that church where they plenty, Sister Stella, they can only ask maybe even 20, 100 ejema. Everybody contribute. If they are good people, say na church or this mommy GO, as they are in the church, they know that they don't know Biafra, they don't know that we are funding ourselves. 100 naira. They contribute, say, Pastor, this one now, all the people waiting for the church is there. 100 ejema, 100, 200 ejema. We want to give to our defense in our land, in Biafra, the public government in Elza. And they know. And not that they don't know. Can Pastor not do this? Said, okay, this offering, they give you enough. 100 naira, 100, 200 ejema, 300, 500 ejema. Is common thing. You will be inside pastor, inside the church. You're a true follower. Can't you advise your pastor? Tell your pastor, say, can we do this? Because we know the Biafra, they have their nation now, they want to restore. Can we contribute money inside this church and give to the Biafra, the public government in Elza for our defense in homeland? Because Fulani, the Nigerian government is funding the terrorists, is funding Fulani. You understand? You were there inside church. Your pastor cannot save you. But your defense, the people who secure you, will be the person who go save your life.
Mary, just allow me to be talking to them because you're not a Christian, so they won't be getting.
Yes.
They will be annoyed with you. So hold on, Kukuma, let me use my own mouth.
I'm a woman being,
because I know where the whole thing.
I'm a follower of Yeshua.
Okay.
So I believe in Yeshua.
Okay.
I believe in
because I know where the whole, I can at least be able to pinpoint one or two where the whole problem is lying on before they get annoyed though. Because you see, this issue of advice, we have to really be careful. We have to really be careful because there's a way you are like, you see Onyeka, and when Onyeka is advising, it's like sometimes annoying. You are Onyomena. What are you? What do you know you're advising self? You understand? Advise your own people. Let us advise our own people, you know. And
real, we are all real. We are all real, but we have to find the real one inside. Like you're real. But me too. I mean the same thing because now one thing I bring us out. You understand? That is the
So,
spirit. So
okay. So, guys, what we're trying to say is, Christians, so your tithe issue, get wisdom, get understanding, study your Bible, not read, study. If you study it well, you'll be able to come around it and do the right thing and be a better you. Because we see Christianity, we're supposed to be seeing a better us every day and every day. We're not perfect, but every day we're supposed to be experiencing, a better us. God should be able to be removing through what we read, what we do, removing the nyama nyama in us. You understand? Because if you say you don't have nyama nyama, you lie. Whether you're a Christian or not a Christian. So if you say you don't have nyama nyama with you, you lie. Uh-huh. That is why also when you're pinpointing at others, first of all, look at the sawdust in your own eyes before you can see, a plank in your own eyes before you can see a sawdust. So this is why on advice is good to, a reasonable level to advise their own people and these other people advise so they can understand it. You understand? So what am I trying to say this evening? I appreciate all of you, and don't be deceived with issue of tithe. If you want to give, first there's people you give first. The poor ones amongst you. You understand? You're supposed to eat your own tithe. If you want also to do it, because it's not a force. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But do it correctly. Do it correctly. You can't have a grandpa in the village and you're giving your pastor your tithe. Foolish, foolish, foolish act. You understand? You can't see a 419 pastor that drive a jet or a ritualist. Every day you go to church, you go back with sad news, with sadness and joy. Nothing is moving. You can't see yourself growing. You can't see yourself being a better Christian. You understand? That person do not deserve your tithe. It does not. So look into it. It's not me that will now begin to, you're an adult. You have Holy Spirit living in you. Uh-huh. Look into it very well and get yourself in order. Christ is coming. So by the time Christ comes back, he will see an organized and orderly house, an orderly church, because we are all church, you know. And it's not every day you go to church because you are church yourself. Your own always is to represent Christ wherever you are. You are in the market, church have gone to market. You are in your house, church is in the house. You are in your toilet, church has gone to toilet. You are in the bus, church is inside the bus. Represent Christ. You are the hands of Christ, the leg of Christ, the mouth of Christ, the doings of Christ. That's it. Don't be deceived. So you being 24 hours every day in church, it's a strange thing. Last week I went to church. Today I already said I'm not going anywhere. You understand? So please, and you're free. All these pastors will make themselves as supermen, draw muscles for you, and you have now handed your life into their own hands. They are not telling you how to run your family, how to run your wife, how to run your affairs. Your pastors have become the head of your family, not you, the man. And your pastor have become your support of your husband, not you, the wife, anymore. Your wife can't even take a decision without going to ask the pastor. What is that? So wake up, child of God, wake up. You're being deceived. You're being deceived. We're not talking about Islam and the way they've been brainwashed. Your own self. Who help you if not God's mercy? Who? God's grace. Help us. Eh? Wake up. All this information very coming out. Thank God for social media. Thank God for Bible still in circulation. Who knows if Bible with this hand the Fulani Islam is moving? Tomorrow you might not see Bible in circulation. You better begin now to study it and let it be embedded in your mind and your brain and your memory. Let it be part of you so that even when you can't see the Bible read anymore, you'll be the walking Bible. So make how do I say, make rain while the sun shine? How do I say it? But you know, make rain while the sun shine. Now we have Bible in circulation. Now we can speak. Nobody has killed me yet. Christians in Iran are underground though. They don't come, they don't have gathering. You say you go to church. Listen, wake up, because very soon you might not see churches again. If Fulani continue to do this and continue to do this thing they are doing worldwide, you that is so used to every Sunday church, who will help you? So train yourself already. Train yourself, your spirit already. Because it's not every, you might not see any church to go very soon. Look at how many they have pulled down in America. Talk more of Nigeria. Muslims will enter inside the church, stay there and do what do they call it? Do their mosque thing inside the church, and then they will do video and go. And let me tell you, all those the history going on, all those buildings you call churches, that one is another story for another day. Apart from the newly built church 10,000 seater, 5,000 seater from all these telenovel pastors, GEOs, or what do you call themselves? That was CEO. Those ones are different. But you see all those monumental churches, those buildings there that were not for worshiping of children of God before. Those centers were healing centers where they use radiation to heal people and sounds to heal people. People go in there, lie there with the connection of ether and baba bula la. Information is coming. I go and do research. You see all those churches with a high pointing pole inside the sky. That is not that it was not for go and worship God before. So when you're seeing Islam taking it over, don't cry because soon they will take it over. In fact, they are taking it over already. Don't be crying that they're collecting God. God is within you, in your heart. You are the church yourself. And they know it. That's why they're after you, killing you and me. So wake up, child of God, children of God, wake up. And God bless you as we expect everyone or expect your donation. Either ways, what we need is money. In this town hall meeting, you're welcome. Please, any amount you have, put. As no kaka, nekene na aka, kaka ruru nwanyị ka ọ na-atụkwasị di ya. Tụkwasị di ya aka biko zenu. Otu ọ na aka nwasị, otu ọ na lenta ọ na ọra tụkwasị di gị. Asọmọ na enwere aka. Tụkwasị jisi ike tụkwasị ụnọ ọwụna. You know what I mean? Anyị na-ewu ndị Igbo.
You can tell her, please, today I will give 10 Ejema.
Okay.
For today is Sunday. I will send it to
for the town hall.
Eh?
Is it for space donation or town hall this evening?
No, for space donation.
Yay!
Today is Sunday.
Are you hearing?
Yeah.
Because send the receipt to our sister. Oh.
Yes, I will send to 10 Ejema for
Tutor
2,000.
has given me sign that she has taken
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I also
And
use this
you
opportunity to thank at Real COS. Thank you for the
Thank
donation.
you.
Mary, thank you. Whoa. Yes, this is more like it. Thank you. Oh, thank you. God bless you. Tutor is clapping for you. Thank you. God bless you. So, guys, we go now. I salute all of you. Chukwudi, I salute. This is your sweet name, self. Chukwudi, I salute you. God bless you for the co-host. And can you give us your conclusion, sir, before we move? Chukwudi. I can't hear you, Chukwudi. Speak up, yeah.
Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Am I coming out?
Yes, now. Yes, now.
Okay. Now I was shocked. I don't know if the sweet name has to do with me or something, because when he says sweet name, I was a bit shocked. Anyway.
Yes, it's Chukwudi, because before I don't know you with Chukwudi. We know you with Rasta, no?
Yeah,
Is you?
You know me with you know me to Rasta, but I never come with the name Rasta. I always come with Biafra and beyond. Sometimes I have
yes, Biafra beyond. Yes. Yes, because Chukwudi was like, Yes, I
Yeah,
forgot to put
I
it.
will try to get Biafra Beyond back again. Something happened somehow. The phone will get lost, so I couldn't log in. This is why I came up with this one. So I thank everyone. Thank you, tutors, for coming and feeding us you feed us very, very well. We enjoy you very well, and the presence of each and everyone here. Thank you, Eunice. Day here. When I see all of your presence, they make me happy. I gonna say me, I gonna tap from the grace. That's what the thing day. And I will talk and take them as they talk and come tell me something. Say, fund your life, fund your life, fund your life, fund your life now. Just as you can see. Boko Haram, they have their lobbies, as you can see. Nigeria is Boko Haram lobbies, you can see. They give their money to these terrorists, as you can see. You can never, 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 never trust the terror. Fund your life, so fund your life.
Hey,
Fund your life,
life,
fund
fund
your
your life.
life. Na simple message. He go give you courage. You no need to be soft like porridge. So we go to eat up the pottage, boy, just fund your life, fund
Fund
your
your
life,
life.
fund your life, dear friend, fund your life. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Make we go fund our information, make our information they reach our people. When we talk, you go reach them, make them not starve our people from information. So everybody make up your mind. Funding the radio is also funding your life because information is power, because without information you are lost. This is why we enjoy our tutors. Whenever she comes, go they feed us, they feed us, they feed us, they feed us, they give us life, 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 life. And each and every one, Mr. Snow, Eunice, and every one of you, whenever I see you, even before I even read all you post, I repost because I know say after that I go begin enjoy and I know say what they do, they right. And no matter how we be, now we be majority. And no say many are called, few are chosen. And this few way they carry this load, may the Most High keep you energized, give you the joy that you get from knowing that his life you're saving, even beyond Biafran's lives, So, and for all those people, I say, una no rich, una no rich, una no brave, una no brave. You know brave, you know use common sense, no brave, no get common sense, no common sense like Mazen NNAMDI KANU, yeah. You know get no common sense like Simon, by say, no. You know get common sense like our Juku, no. You know get common sense, you know brave like NKERE. See them a fight Oge Chukwu. See them a fight Oge Chukwu. As he said them a fight Oge Chukwu. See them a fight Oge Chukwu. They no fit stop am. Make I no go too far. Make we go dey ready. Thank you very much.